Okay, this time let's try Word Chapter 4 Practice Review Assignments. Okay, first of all, let's open 4-2 Word document. So let me open the File Explorer. Okay, this file is in my Student Data Files folder. So go to your Student Data Files folder and Module 4. This is a review. So from this review, I will copy this 4.2. You may copy or you can open it, but I just want to copy and then copy it into my working folder, which is home, and then Control V, and then so I just copied this file and then I will rename it. So press F2, Function key F2, and then change the file name. So the file name is employees. Okay, E is capital uppercase, employees. All right. So once you copy the file name with different different file name, copy a file and then different file name. So we have this 2-page document. So what we're gonna do is we'll modify this one so that our document looks like this. Okay. So let's do the next one. Okay. Now we're gonna apply continuous section breaks. We did section breaks last time. So this continuous section breaks is this one. It's in the layout tab here, section break. So before you apply this, let's make sure, click the home tab. Let's open this, show and hide, spatial, paragraph and spatial, format information. So always for this entire document, when you do this exercise, we will show this spatial format like this. So enable this show and hide button. Alright, so we will insert a continuous section break. So on page 1, so on the third line, before this heading, so before the word, the character W, so insert your cursor right before this W and make sure it's blinking. Then at this point, we will insert a section break. So click the Layout tab, breaks arrow, select Continuous. So once you click this, we inserted a section break. So as you see this, can you see here? Here's a dotted line. So you don't have to do this. Let me hit Enter. Can you see this symbol? Continuous section breaks inserted right before this W. Okay. So let me go back. So you must see, something like this, this line. Okay, so we inserted a section break. So we have first section right before the section break, and then second section after the second break, after the session break. Okay, and then we will keep inserting section break. So on page 2, here is the heading, congratulations. So put your insertion, the cursor right before this congratulations, and once it's blinking, we will insert another section break. So click the breaks arrow, click continuous. So we are continuously inserting section break on the same page, not different page, same page. Okay, and then on second page, right before the first line of this one, so make sure insert your cursor right before Devante. So once it's blinking, insert another section break, continuous section break. Okay, so I inserted another one. So we inserted 3 sections. So the first one, so the first section, like this is the first section, and this will be the second section. And then once we break each section, at each section break, we have more sections. Okay, so from this one, we will change the margin of section 1 and 3. The left margin and right margin will be 0.75. So okay, the first section is the first line and second line. This is the first section. So click any one of these 2 lines, and then we will change the margins. So the margin is in the Layout tab. Okay, margins arrow. Okay, let's go to the custom margins. So we can change left margin and the right margin to 0.75. So type 0.75 on the left margin, and the right margin box type 0.75 again, and then hit enter. So since we reduced the margin, this heading is increased. The width of this one is increased. Okay, and then section 2. We will do section 3 later. So section 2 is this one. This is second section. So this second section, click any place in the second section, and then the left margin. So we will change only the left margin. So click the layout tab, margins arrow, custom margins, and the left margin is 2.5. Only the left margin is changed, and this margin is applied to only the second section. So we have more margins and more space on the left side. Okay, number 3, section 3. So section 3 is, okay, the second section break is applied here. So this is the third. This is the section 3, right? Section 3. Congratulations. So click congratulations. So we will increase the width of this heading. So change the margins, custom margins. Left margin is 0.75, and the right margin is also 0.75. Then OK. So we can see this width is increased. Okay, and then number 4, in section 4. So this will be the section 4, the last section. So in the beginning of the first line, so make sure to insert your cursor right before Devante, and then wait a minute. Sorry. So any place is okay. Any place. Click any place in this section. We will change the number of columns. So we have only one column, but we want to make it 2 columns. So you can change the number of columns in this columns arrow. So layout tab, columns arrow, 1, 2, 3, and you can make more. So click more columns. Here it is 2. So we want to make 2, and then the equal length, the column width will be equal. So make sure you check on this equal column width. And then you can also insert a line between 2 columns, but we don't need to insert a line between columns. So leave it blank, and then click OK. So we have first column here, and then this will be the second column. So once this is going down, this will be filled in 2 columns later on. All right, and then search the term sun power sooner, and then we will put this special character. So sun power scooter. Sun power scooter is, okay, let's go to the beginning of the document, and we can find the character. So home tab, here's a find. Okay, you can put advanced find, doesn't matter, advanced find. So let's find the sun power. Okay, let's type sun power, then find next. Sun power scooter is here. So sun power scooter, right? So click right after scooter. So right after R, we will insert this symbol. Okay, so that symbol is in here. Okay, insert. You can click insert, and we have here is a symbol arrow, and then more symbols. Okay, from this more symbols, we have a symbols tab. So we may have R circle, register mark here, or yeah, I used this one. But if you go to special characters, here is registered. This is small, but this is the one that we are looking for. So spatial characters tab, select this one. So select this and then click insert. Okay, and then close. So as you can see this, okay, let me zoom it. So can you see we have a R. So register mark is inserted right after this scooter. Okay, do we have more? Nothing. That's it. We have only one word, scooter. Okay. Next, on page 1, click anywhere in the winter vacation category heading. Okay, anywhere. So, and then here, and insert a pre-formatted text box. Okay, pre-formatted text box is this. Insert the name of this pre-formatted text box is iron sidebar 1 option, iron sidebar. So that is in here, text box. Okay, click the text box on the right side in the text group. So insert tab, text group, click the text box arrow. Scroll down, then we may have iron slider 1. So click this. Okay, so we just inserted pre-formatted text box, and then we will update this one. Okay, change the text wrapping. Okay, text wrapping. Okay, text wrapping is this one. It's all disabled. So why don't we click outside and then click inside again? So outside and then click this box. Then once we click the wrap text, we have different types of wrap text. You can try any, one of this. From this one, we will select in front of text. So in front of text is this one. So in front of text is this one goes above the text. Above, as you move this, can you see? This will be above the text. In front of text. Okay. All right. Then next step is change the height 4.3, width 1.5. So once you click this, here is a format tab. So on the right side, we can change the size of this text box. The height is 4.3, enter, and then click the width. The width is 1.5 inches, enter. Okay, so we just updated the size of this one, and then drag it to the position it in the white space on the left. Okay, left margin with its top edge aligned with this header. So once you move it, click the text box and then go around the box, around the border. Then can you see the icon? Icon is 4 arrow, right? 4 arrows. So once the icon changes like this, you can click and drag it. Click and drag it. So I want to move it. Just align it on top of this winter vacation getaway. And the left margin should be, can you see the green line? So green line is aligned to the left. Okay, that's what we did. Okay, top border, edge, verify the text box position. Okay, it's fixed on page. Verify the, okay, so fixed on the page. And then we can also click the arrow, wrap text arrow, and then make sure you click this fixed position on page. Okay, that's what it's asking. Okay, change the text box. So let's change the text box. So click the sidebar title, and then we can replace this with summer schedule. Summer schedule, and delete the other one. So click the body of this text and then click the delete button so that we removed everything. And then from here we will insert a content in a file, in a Word file. So we can open a Word file, insert Word file directly here so that the contents will move into, copied into this text box. So we will insert this file in the student data files folder. So we will insert the text of this document. So let's click this one, the body of this text box. So when we insert this one, click insert tab. This is not a picture, this is related to the text. So in the text group, here is a button, an object button, the object arrow. So this object arrow shows text from file. So we will insert text from a Word file. So click this, and then navigate to your student data files folder. So mine is in here, Word, this module 4, and then review. So from this folder, the file name is schedule. Schedule is this, schedule docs. So click this and then insert. So instead of opening the file, we just inserted the content in the file. Okay, so from here, click the last paragraph and then delete. So delete the paragraph on the last part in this text group, in the text. Okay, and then change the font size and the title to 11. So click the border of this text box, and then we will change the font size. So click the home tab. Font size is the home tab, and then click this size arrow, make it 11. Okay. Number 9. On the insert tab, use the shapes button. Okay, so in the insert tab, so we can insert a shape. So click the shapes arrow. So there are so many shapes here, so we will insert this text box. This is a little rectangular box with text, character A is here, so click this one, and then we will draw right below this one. Draw a rectangular box. Okay, and then adjust the height. So we will adjust the height and the width 2.5 inches. So height is 2.5, width is 1.5. So make sure this rectangular box is selected, and then change the size. The height is 2.5, and then width is 1.5. Okay. Number 10, make sure the text wrap setting for the text box, text wrap. So wrap text will be same as in front of text, the previous one, in front of text. Okay. Okay, the text box, okay, and then has a fixed position on the page. So let's check this wrap text arrow, and then click select fixed position on page. Fixed position on page. Alright, next, drag the text box anchor up to slightly above the time. So let's move it. So click the text box, and then click the border of the text box, and then move it a little bit so that it's aligned just above time to say goodbye heading. Okay. And then this will be, so don't worry about this later, so just follow the instruction. Okay, on page 1 in paragraph below, okay, in the paragraph below time to say goodbye, so click the paragraph below this time to say goodbye heading here, and then copy it to the, okay, here it is. Okay, select the first sentence, so up to here, first sentence, the entire staff ends at these librarians. And then copy, so Control C or right click, copy, and then click the body of this text box, right click, and then paste. Keep text only, or you can click Control V. Alright, and then alright, so we just paste it. And then we will add quotation mark at the beginning and ending. So here, double quotation, so double quote here at the end of this sentence, double quote here. Okay, use the align text button to align the text in the middle of the text box. In the middle of, so this is not aligned. This is aligned top, right top. So we can change this one. So click the Format tab. So make sure you click the body of this text box. In the Format tab, there is an align. Here's an align. Okay, align mirror. Align mirror. This not this one. Okay, here. Sorry. This is related to the text. So click the align text. Align text. Now it's top aligned, but we want to make it middle, not the bottom. It's middle aligned. Okay, so we just middle aligned, and apply the subtle effect. Okay, subtle shape style. So we want to apply change the shape style. The shape style is this one. In the shape styles button, click the more button. So from this one, we will select. Okay, subtle effect orange accent 2. Probably subtle effect orange accent 2. It looks like this one. Okay, the light orange style option, the third style from left, maybe this one. The moderate, is this moderate one? Okay. Okay, light orange style option, the third style from left in the fourth row. 1, 2, 3, fourth row. This one, yes, we found it. So as you move your mouse cursor, then this one shows the name of this style. So we want to select this one. Subtle effect, orange accent 2. You know, this takes time, right? Okay, on page 2, okay, click the paragraph that reads congratulations. So click this one, all right? And then insert a same thing, pre-formatted text box using, we're going to insert the same pre-formatted text box. So insert, okay, click insert tab and text box that is iron, where is iron? Okay, iron sidebar 1. Okay, we have this. And then change the text wrapping same as in front of text. So this will be the wrap text is, okay, click outside, and then click the text box again so that we can change wrap text in front of text. So let's move it to the left margin. Now we're going to change the size. So height is 3.8, width is 1.5. Height is 3.8, and the width is 1.5. Alright, and then drag it left to position it in the white space, in the left margin, and width is top edge aligned with the first line of the text. So first line of the text, so it goes here, team, right, team. Okay, and its left edge aligned with the left edge of shaded heading. So we gotta slightly move to the right. The left margin of this shaded heading. Okay. And then let's put this one fixed position. So click here. Okay, fixed position on page. Okay, good. Okay, enter the text box title. So sidebar title should be replaced with volunteers needed. Volunteers needed. Okay, delete all other text. Delete it. And then also we're gonna insert text from a different file. The file name is volunteers. So click the body of this text box and then insert. We want to insert, so click the insert tab on the right side. Okay, object arrow. Okay, we have a text from file, and the file name is volunteers. Double click it, and then remove unnecessary the last paragraph. All right, and then we will change the font type of the size for the text and the font. Text and the title into 11. So click the border of text box, the home tab, file size 11. Okay. In the first line of the text, after each of the four headings, okay, so we have headings, blue color heading 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4. There are 4 headings. So the first line after the heading. So here, to show something, right? Okay, so we're gonna insert a drop cap that drops 2 lines. Okay, this means, okay, drop cap is this. Now the first letter of the first line right before the heading. So this will be uppercase, and not uppercase, this word, this character T will take place 2 lines or 3 lines. So in this case, we're gonna have 2 lines. So 2 lines will be used to display this text T. Okay, so that is drop cap. So click the insert tab. So click any place on the first line or the first paragraph. So click the insert tab. Okay, drop cap is here. Here, in the text group, can you see this button? A. The uppercase A is in the corner, upper left corner. So click this arrow, and then drop. This drop text, this character takes 3 lines, but we want to have 2 lines. So click the drop cap options. Then from here select dropped, and then we will select the number of lines to drop. So it's gonna be 2. So click OK. So as you see this, the first letter takes 2 lines. Okay, we will do this one on the second heading. So click the first line of the second heading, and then we will repeat this process for all other headings, paragraphs for each heading. So click OK, and then for golf team, so click the first line, text drop cap option, click dropped, number of lines, lines to drop is 2, and then one more. So click technology, any place here, and then insert tab. Okay, drop cap, dropped 2, and then OK. So we just applied drop cap that drops 2 lines. Okay, on page 1, select the entire first paragraph. Entire first paragraph is this one, the first line. This is paragraph symbol. So this is the first paragraph. We have a second paragraph symbol, so this will be the second paragraph, and this is the third paragraph. So click the select the first line. Okay, and then including the paragraph mark. Okay, including the paragraph mark. Clear the formatting. Okay, clear the formatting is, okay, where is the clear the formatting? So it's in the home tab, in the font group. Can you see this erase mark? So this means if you click this will clear all formatting. Okay, click this one. So we clear the format of the first line, and then we will format the text as word art. Okay, word art. Okay, so make sure to select the first line and the word art. Okay, insert a word art. So word art is in the text group. In the text group, here is icon something like A. This is a word art. So we will insert a word art. So there are many different word arts. So from this one, okay, we're gonna select what is the name of this word art? Okay, blue accent color 5. Is a reflection. Okay, middle option in the bottom row. This one. The name of this word is pretty long. Fill blue. Is that true? Fill blue accent color 5. Outline white background. Yes, this is correct. So click this. So it changes. We just apply the word art for this heading. Okay, number 19, change the word art box. Okay, this box width is 7 inches and remain the height default. So the width of this box is 7 inches. So change the width to 7 inches. Okay, and then retain the square text wrapping. Okay, so wrapping text is square. So this is already squared, right? So leave it as it is. Okay, and then make sure the word art has a fixed position. Okay, click the wrap text and this one fixed position on page. Now we can change it later. Don't worry. Okay, and then what else? It appears at the top so that it appears to the top of the page. So click the boundary of this text, boundary, and then move it to the top of this page. Okay. Then apply shadow. Apply the text effect. I'm going to apply a text effect. So text effect is should be this one. Okay, this one. So click in the word art style. So this arrow, the text effect arrow, and then the transform. Okay, transform. So we're gonna do this one. And a transform text effect. So text effect for this transform and chevron up. Okay, chevron up should be this one. So second row in this warp. So click this chevron up. So it changes the the shape, something like this. Okay, number 22. Click the end of the paragraph below when end of the paragraph is this one, right? So this is the end of the paragraph of this winter vacation getaway. Insert a picture file name. Okay, so we want to insert a picture file. So picture is, so click the insert tab. It will be a picture, and the picture file is in the working our student data files folder. So click this device, and then navigate to your student data files folder, module 4 word review. Okay, the file name is island. So this one. And then select this island, insert. So we just insert it right after this. Okay, and then practice cropping. Cropping the photo. So cropping means we are changing. We are moving removing some background of this, not background. Removing this picture. So click this crop arrow in the crop. So you can move this handle so that you can adjust the size, not size, the content of this picture. So only the selected picture will be used. So this is called cropping. So once you try this, we drag the cropping handles and then use the reset picture button as necessary to restore the picture to its original appearance. Okay, when you are finished, crop the picture using a square aspect ratio. Alright, so now click this one again. So we just applied crop. If we click this crop arrow again and then use the aspect ratio 1:1, the square ratio 1:1. So it actually changes the size 1:1, right? Actually 1:1. All right. Or you can move this, or you can move the background, so that you can change the background of this the picture like this. Okay, and then change its height and width 1.5. So change the size to 1.5. So make sure both is 1.5 because we applied 1:1 ratio. So once you change one of this height or width, then the other one also changes